Hey there. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. I am excited today because we're talking about gratitude. And honestly, this is something I need to work on personally. Gratitude is one of those things that you almost just can't get enough of. I think everyone, if we're being honest, could express more gratitude. So let's go ahead and get started. Why is it important to show gratitude? There's so many reasons, but I think more than anything, it's living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. We just have so many things to be grateful for. And when I think about gratitude, it reminds me of when I got my first postgraduate job. Less than a year in, I was already thinking about going to a different city and working for a different company. I was upset with my pay. I felt like I didn't have any opportunities. I didn't feel appreciated. I just felt like I wanted more. I didn't know what it was. I did have some friends that wanted me to go out to the lake one day, and we were kayaking and having fun. But in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking about it. The day started to come to a close, and the sun was setting and just kind of sitting on the waters. We just hung out for a minute and enjoying it. One of my good friends, Brian, was actually from this big city, and it was kind of funny that he just said out loud, "What else do we need than what we have right now? Man, this is all I need, the sunset and my friends." And it just dawned on me that I was so ungrateful. Like, I was so blessed and gifted with not only that moment, but so many other moments and people, and I did have a lot to be grateful for. It turns out I didn't get the job, which was a bummer. I was obviously upset. I had interviewed and I was ready to go. I was already looking at places I could move to, but they found somebody else that had already worked there, more experience, just a better fit all around. And I was upset. But literally within weeks, I would meet the love of my life at the job I was already at. In a matter of weeks, I would meet my wife. Could you imagine if I ended up moving? I would have never met her. I would have never had the family that I have now. So it's amazing how we can be so locked in on something or so stressed out about things, and we just ignore things like the sun setting or even the sun rising. We have a lot to be grateful for. So, what is gratitude exactly? Gratitude is simply appreciating life as it comes. It's wanting what you already have. It's being grateful for even for the heart beating in your chest or the breath in your lungs. It's being grateful for the planet that we're on, how we're just spinning through the galaxy and yet we're grounded. Gratitude is obviously important in life, but it's also important at work. When we are grateful for life, it shows up in our leadership. Well, why is gratitude such an important thing? I've talked about mindfulness, I've talked about mental health to an extent. And clearly, our mental health is linked to our physical health. If we're ungrateful, often we're entitled, often we're stressed out, and we're just constantly going and we don't slow down. That's not really how we were designed to live. We're not designed to be stressed out all the time and negative and frustrated. And when we choose to be grateful, that impacts, of course, our mental health, but it will impact our physical health. Studies show that people that are more grateful can live longer and have less diseases. And when you do that, your body is more free to do the things that it's supposed to do instead of being distracted and stressing itself out on things that maybe you shouldn't be stressed out with to begin with. Another reason for expressing your gratitude is it can change how you see the things around you. Gratitude clearly will change your mindset. When you're grateful for the small things, for the big things, when you're just more grateful, it can change your obstacles into opportunities. It can transform how you see other people and strengthen your networking. And practically speaking, gratitude, it's not just mindfulness or meditation. You can also write things down. You can keep a journal. You can develop a daily practice of looking at pictures of your family before you start your day, or looking at Bible verses before you open your inbox. Whatever gratitude looks like for you, develop daily habits around it and set yourself up to be more grateful. Gratitude shouldn't just start with you and end with you. It's something that you can express to other people. And while you may think it can transform things when you express it. Whether that's a handwritten note or a text message or an email, don't just be grateful for people, show them, express it in your unique way, in ways that they'll connect with. Whether that's people on your team, your family members, your spouse, whoever you need to show gratitude towards, make sure you take the time to actually do it. When you do that, there's a ripple effect where you add gratitude to them and they multiply that gratitude to the people around them. And then next thing you know, you've helped impact countless people. Let's be real. Life is hard. We go through hardships, we go through seasons. But when you're grateful, you can take a valley and transform it into a peak. Because there's going to be times where things come up that you can't control. And maybe it's a diagnosis, maybe it's death, maybe it's financial hardship. Maybe your team is going through a lot of conflict, a lot of doubt, whatever that is. But when you choose gratitude, when you choose positivity, and when you choose to focus on the things that you can control and the things that you are grateful for being gifted with, it will transform everything and everyone around you, because it is a choice to engage with gratitude. And one of the things that I am personally grateful for is you, my listeners. I am grateful for you checking this video out, and I'm grateful for you engaging with content, because chances are you want to improve things not only for yourself, but for other people. And for that, I just want to say thank you. I want to show my gratitude to you by just simply thanking you for your time and thanking you for what you're doing, not just for yourself, but for other people. And maybe there's things that aren't going exactly how you want it. Maybe you want a job at a different place, or maybe you want something, but chances are you have a lot to be grateful for already. Don't let that pass you by, because maybe in a matter of weeks, something amazing will happen. Be patient, be grateful, take care, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.